Hello everyone, this is Tom from EveryStepCalculus.com, EveryStepPhysics.com. This video is on a menu of Calculus 2 and 3. If you purchase that, what you get. I'm going to go over each item and show you. Index 8 to get to the menu. The busy sign here means that it's loading the program. Sometimes it takes longer because of the size of the program, but after it's loaded once, it's very quick. For instance, like this F18 to clear that, but I'm going to press it now. Notice how quickly it comes up right away. See, so I'm going to go up to the top here and start and name the things in my. We'll look at this part up here as I name them. A and B vectors, that comes in Calculus 3 generally. You're doing all sorts of things with adding vectors and subtracting vectors and doing everything possible with them. So A and B vectors, acceleration, angle of a vector, arc length, that's the f of x system, the function system, and then the RT system. Area of a parallelogram, component of A, direction of B, cosine of A and B, that's the cosine of the A and B vectors, cross product, dealing with vectors, curl, computing it at a point, curl, conservative, whether it's conservative or not, curl, whether it's divergent, and then the systems of notation, which is MNP or PQR for the curl. There's a double integral, definite integral xy, and there's a definite integral xyz. One is area and one is volume. Disk method, divergence at a point, dot product, double integral, eliminate the parameter, equation of a tangent plane, and equation of a plane. Gradient, Green's theorem, integration by parts, interval of convergence, line integral f of x, y, z, linear approximation, 2 variables, linear approximation, 3 variables, linear equation, natural log of x, the derivative of that, natural log of x, the integral, natural log of x solving for x, and then log problems. Those are to different bases. Mass and spring of a wire, money, P and Q points, parametric equation, partial derivatives, partial fractions, partial fraction decomposition, path of objects, polar to rectangular, conversion, position vectors, projection of A and B, projection of B on A, ratio test and series when you're talking about the Taylor series and Maclaurin series, rectangular to polar, converting the other way, a rectangular box, that's a standard computation in calculus, series convergence, shell method, Simpson's rule, sine of x cubed, cosine of x squared times, sketch the graph when you're talking about the P and Q points, speed, which is the same thing as volume, sphere, center, midpoint, sphere equation, sphere radius, surface area of revolution, surface integral xy, surface integral xz, surface integral yz, tangent of log of x, the derivative of that, natural log of x, tangent of plane to surface, Taylor and Maclaurin series, trig and half-angle formulas, trig derivatives and identifications, or identities, I don't mean identifications, identities, trig integrals, triple integral xyz, triple integral zyx, u substitution, unit tangent vector, unit tangent of PQ with the divided by the magnitude, which is PQ. That's those two lines there on each side of the PQ. Unit vector opposite, vector length, vector between P and Q, vector magnitude, vector unit tangent, and vectors, which is taking 2 or 3 vectors and finding the angles of those vectors, etc. Quite a series of those. Vector field divergent velocity, volume of a parallelepiped, the washer method, and that's it. Have a good one.